Are you tired of saying goodbye to your loved ones? Have you ever wished you could keep Uncle Jerry around just a little bit longer?
Well, now you can with the at-home taxidermy kit Family Edition.
That's right. Due to unbelievable demand, we're back with version 2.0. Now with improved stuffing, techniques, and a way fewer legal complications.
Why settle for memories when you can preserve Nana right in her favorite recliner?
Our patented Forever Smile technology ensures your loved ones always look well, mostly like themselves.
And with our new Pose a Relative feature, you can keep Grandpa in his signature thumbs up position for eternity.
Side effects may include odd stares, haunting dreams, and occasional family interventions.
But don't wait. Order now and get a free set of googly eyes because nothing says lifelike like a little personality. The at-home taxidermy kit, Family Edition. Because love is forever, and now, so is Aunt Carol.
I go ham on a bullet beat combined to Il Brio. Call the homies up and make tracks with my people. Cause when we join forces, we know that he is with us. We talk to him and keep a strong witness. So when I say I'm gonna take you to church, I really take you to church.
Episode 28 of We Stand Corrected brought to you by the
28.
At-Home Taxidermy Kit, Part 2.
What's going on, Bubba?
Oh, nothing. I can't wait to try out that new at-home taxidermy kit one day, you know.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd want to try it or not, but it sounds very, very interesting.
Hey, who knows? You might keep your loved ones around forever. Can you
You
imagine
never know.
hanging them on the wall instead of that bulldog you got?
I was thinking like a full body mount where they're sitting in a recliner or something, but could you imagine one like on the wall with a placard around their neck?
Yeah,
Like a deer?
man. The trophy find, man. Trophy
Just
find.
sick.
Hey, that's our sponsors.
You know, this is kind of weird. I'm not used to doing this casting in the morning when it's like daylight and stuff.
Well, that's what happens when you're sober men, Curtis.
Getting old.
You got coffee and got to serve it up right.
Yeah, I hear you.
So I tried that City Pass last week. I figured we could get corrected on a little City Pass. What do you think?
You told me about that. Was it something you liked?
I think it's unique, right? Like, there's nothing on that I haven't done, but if you're visiting a city, they're great ways to explore a city. And they're all over the country. They do this. And so they explore the unique things that each city has to offer.
So now what is that? Like, is it like a flat rate? How does that work?
Yeah, so depending on how many days you have, we did a 3-day attraction pass, and you can do up to 5 in Denver. And so 3 days is $52 per adult, and I think it was like $42 for children. And you can pick up it was 3 attractions to do within 7 days. So like we chose, like there's 8 different attractions you can see in Denver. And so we chose the Downtown Aquarium, the Denver Museum of Nature and Science, and we went to the Denver Zoo. Those were the 3 that we ended up going to.
Those are all great things to see. You know me though, I'm a history guy. I particularly like the Nature and Science Museum up there.
Yeah, but there's even more history they offer with this. I mean, if you look, they allow the Children's Museum of Denver, and then they have the Wings Over the Rockies Air and Space Museum. They have the Denver Art Museum, the History Colorado Center. So, I mean, those are all different things you can see. And then they also offer the Botanic Gardens of Denver.
Have you ever been there?
To the Botanic Gardens?
Yeah.
One time.
I liked it. Now, the time I was there, I thought it was something to see too. It was pretty cool.
Yeah. I don't remember a whole lot about it, but I remember some just unique things. I mean, it's pretty, right? Like, if you're into flowers.
flowers and landscaping.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was cool. I went there
Thanks.
long time ago for an irrigation conference, and we got to see how they irrigate all that stuff.
Yeah, you were peeing in the flowers. Is that how you're
Pretty much,
irrigating it?
yeah, man. Sodas and big peeing. I mean, got to water them somehow, right?
And so, I mean, you were saying to me that you like what is that airplane museum you go to down in the Springs?
The one down here is the National Museum of World War II Aviation.
Yeah, and so the Wings Over the Rockies has some of that, and they offer it in a big hangar, dude. It is a big ass hangar they put these things in,
Mm-hmm.
and they actually have some of the Star Wars fighter jets they use in the movie in there that you can see and tour.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and then they got fighters in there. Um, a lot of that type of airspace and plane in there as well.
That's cool. I'm gonna have to get up there and check that one out. I'm a aviation enthusiast, so I enjoy
Uh,
that kind of thing too.
yeah, you went to the aquarium the other day, and I didn't even get an invite, man.
It did, yeah. It was in the middle of the week. You were at work. I took spring break off to spend some time with my daughter, and my wife had Wednesday off, so we kind of made a family trip up to the downtown aquarium. That's a pretty cool place too. You hear aquarium and you think it's just fish, but they've got a couple tigers in there, and they've got monkeys, and what else is there? Parrots. It's a lot to look at. It really
Yeah.
is. It's kind of
Well,
like a
we
zoo.
we went part of the city pass too the week before you went, and I tried to get my daughter to feed the stingrays, and she wouldn't do it. Would yours feed the stingrays?
Yeah, she did.
Did she? What did she think?
She likes it. We've done that before down in Florida too, but she loves those things.
Yeah, so I was telling you when we went, they scrub the insides of those tanks really well, and you see the scuba divers in there and all that, going around. But when you get to the end, there's one big glass section with sharks, and I don't remember what else is in there, but there's a lot of sharks in there. And you do know what tank I'm talking about? And then they got
I know
the
exactly what you
glass
think.
floor, so where the
It's
sharks can go below you, and so as you're looking down at that glass floor, but you're also looking up where you can see the tank. The tank kind of curves to your right, and there's glass over there as well, so it's kind of curving around you. And if you look at that tank on the people side of it, you can tell they don't scrub the inside of it because there was a big freaking dick drawn on the fucking on the window of all the dust that was there. And then it even had the hair coming off, and I
Oh,
mean, it
so
was pretty
someone
detailed.
got real detailed with it.
And it said clean me.
Bob Ross
So
of the dick drawing world.
so as well as they clean the inside for the wildlife and the
Now
animals. And
I was watching those people, and I think that would be a cool job. Just like you go in there and scuba dive every day, and
yeah, let's just go in there with the great white and just hang out.
great white.
Did they have a great white? I don't remember.
So
I don't either.
they have a bunch of tiger sharks and several different fish that
They had a
probably wouldn't
hammerhead.
want to be in the water with, but
Yeah, I saw a hammerhead if I remember right.
yeah, there's a hammerhead.
I think
Uh,
one of my favorite things about that place was the otters, and they only had one otter in that place when we went a couple
yeah,
weeks
same
ago.
here.
Because usually they had two, and they would always play, and that would be the spot to go watch because they would play in flips and circles for hours there.
Yeah, they just had one lonely otter swimming around in circles by
Yeah,
himself.
disappointing. But and so we went day two on the pass. We went to the zoo, and you talk about like one animal, like the Denver Zoo. It was like walking around Disney World, man. It was wall to wall people. You can't find a place to park. And the exhibits are nice, don't get me wrong, but it's not the Cheyenne Mountain Zoo.
Yeah,
Um,
Cheyenne Mountain Zoo's been a good zoo.
it
And I
just
like
recently
Denver
rated,
Zoo's cool too, but it's a lot.
and the Cheyenne Mountain Zoo was rated number 2 in the nation.
Yeah. What was number one?
I don't know. Do you need me to look that up?
I would bet it's Disney's Animal Kingdom.
No.
Shut up. I'm just saying.
It is not the number one zoo, okay? It is not. Let's see. USA Today's March 19th, 2025. Number 10, St. Louis. I was talking to a friend the other day. They said the St. Louis Zoo is free.
Really? So it's a city
Yeah.
zoo.
Yep. Number 9,
That's cool.
Riverbank Zoo, South Carolina. New Orleans, number 8. Number 7, North Carolina. Number 6, Melbourne. Getting down there, dude. Cincinnati, number 5. Jacksonville, number 4. Columbus, Ohio, number 3. Number 2, you'll never guess.
Colorado Springs. Giant Mount Zoo.
Yeah. And number 1, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Omaha. Henry Dorley
How's
Zoo and Aquarium.
How the hell's Omaha, Nebraska going to beat out Walt Disney World's Animal Kingdom?
Well, continued investments have allowed Omaha's Henry Dorley Zoo to continue offer one-of-a-kind exhibit to guests, including the world's largest indoor desert, where arid plants and animals, quail, death adders, rattlesnakes, and inland taipans, the world's most venomous land snakes, are visible inside. So, year-round in the heart of the Midwest, the $73 million Scott African Grasslands exhibit features 28 acres of habitats and exhibit spaces for meerkats, giraffes, elephants, lions, cheetahs, and sable antelopes. Oh my.
Sounds pretty good.
Well, it's only it's more than that. It's what, an 8-hour run. Let's go.
Yeah, we'll drive to Nebraska and go look at a zoo.
You know, we could hop on the Amtrak, dude, and go right into Omaha.
You know, I've never done that. I've actually always wanted to try that.
There's adventure number 1. This summer, let's get a $50 Amtrak ticket. Go to the Omaha Zoo for the day. And then
Let's do it.
Because I'll tell you, I know the Amtrak leaves out of Denver at 7 p.m. going east. So we'd get there in the morning, get off, go to the zoo, hit the train, come home at night.
Okay, I'm down. Sounds like a good time to me.
No, you're not.
Train to Nebraska?
Come on, dude. We'll go sit in the Skyline seats.
I think it'd be kind of fun, honestly. I do. I think we should do it.
All right. I'm going to look up ticket prices on this.
All right.
It'd be a one-day adventure. I mean, You don't
Absolutely.
even need a hotel room. You sleep on the train, get off, get back on.
Hell yeah. Let's do it.
Sleep on the train. You ain't serious.
I'm
Talk
serious.
shit.
Look it up. I'll do it.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that next episode, and we're going to plan it then.
All right.
One day this summer.
All right. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. So back on the City Pass. So you can get up to 5 attractions on this. And so I don't know, like on the 5 attractions, though, if you still have 7 days. So it is valid for 7 days, no matter what.
So I wonder if you can go back and revisit something you've already seen.
Yeah, you can. Like you can use, like we could have gone back to the aquarium and done 2 aquarium days.
That's pretty cool.
So then I got to looking when we go to Orlando, you know, because you want to go to the Kennedy Space Center. Yes? No?
Yes, sir.
They offer a city pass for the Kennedy Space Center.
Really? That'd be cool doing. See what
Yes.
else there is to do in Orlando.
So you can get 1 to 2 day tickets from $75, man. 1 day admission, $75 per adult.
So what I'm trying to do is find a launch schedule for NASA, because I'd really like to see a rocket launch while we're down there.
You want to see your boy Elania launch one of my great rockets?
Absolutely. Then I can say Elon Musk made you smile.
It's weird a Republican actually loving an electric car. I never would have saw the day. Never.
Okay. Well, it's a brave new world.
Those rocket ships burning all that fuel. I just love it.
What are we down to now for days left
Days left. I
of the
don't know.
cruise?
Let's see.
Pull up your app,
Pull you up. Keep up that shit.
pack a lunch.
72 days. You put your purse down.
72 days, huh? I'll
Put your
have you
purse
hold
down.
the purse.
I think I'm actually going to make the trip, and only insiders know why. I'm not gonna go into that though. Hey,
No, we won't get into the details, but that's
no,
good.
I'm gonna make it.
I think so. I think you're gonna make it in more ways than
Whew,
one.
whew.
Yeah, isn't
Sweating.
life throws a few curveballs, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, ain't that for sure. Some big ones there. So
Yes, sir.
yeah. All right. So this next episode, then I'm gonna really plan this out, dude. You can't bail.
I won't. You figure it out. Let's look at dates, and I will get on a frickin' train and go to Nebraska with you to go see a zoo.
You fucking better, and we'll take the kids for a day.
No, I don't know. I don't think we'd want my kid on a train for that long.
It's not that long.
How long? It's overnight.
Well, I mean, I bet we'd be there at 3 a.m. We might have to get a room.
Well, let's start and see what the ticket prices are. We'll go
See
from
what the
there.
ticket prices and times are. Your kid, I'll take my kid. You take your kid. We'll get on a train. We'll go sit in the open car with the glass roof above us. We'll chill there.
The observation car?
Yeah.
Oh, let's do it.
Thanks for correcting me on that. I couldn't think of the name.
See, we stand corrected.
That's why I keep you in my life, because when I can't
I
think
know.
of off the top of my head, you will correct me.
Now the train goes from, where does it leave from?
At least from Union Station in
Which is-
Denver,
Which is where?
downtown, right into hot.
In what state? Come on.
Oh God, Colorado. You got me thinking about it. Man.
Yeah. See, now you're trying too hard. If you would have just winged it and said Colorado, you'd have said it just like I do.
State. Gosh dang it.
What? So back to the City Pass thing. What did you do a 3-day? You said.
Mm-hmm.
What did you do on the third one?
The Denver Museum of Nature and Science.
Oh, okay. So you did the aquarium, the Museum of Nature and Science, and the zoo.
Yeah.
Which one was your favorite?
I'll say I was really disappointed in the zoo, honestly. Like, we were talking about the one animal exhibits that was everywhere. There was a bunch of exhibits that didn't even offer animals to be seen. Like I don't know. It just wasn't what I was looking for. And it was wall to wall people. Like it was worse than Disney.
Yeah. That would drive me crazy, packed like that.
So it was missing, but the exhibits are nice there. So between the aquarium, sounds like you're having a dogfight out there.
Dude, so I'm sitting here with my garage door open and I'm hearing motorcycles and dogs and planes and birds, and it's going to add a whole new dynamic to this.
The fountain bobcat show up at your front door.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me.
There were many nights you and I used to sit drinking in that garage right there you're sitting at, and the raccoons would show up at the back door, peeking in.
Raccoons, and shoot, man, one morning Tina was going to work and there was a deer clip-clopping around in the street over here.
Did you finish it off, that GMC?
No. Well, that wasn't me. Tina saw it.
Thought maybe you needed some deer meat for that freezer.
Not a fan of deer meat.
Oh, so yeah, like I said, the Denver Zoo, I won't be back in a while. I'll say that.
So, like between the aquarium and the museum, which one did you enjoy more?
Evenly, honestly. The museum, you could spend hours in that museum because it's 3 levels. My daughter wants to go back to the planetarium, so they do certain times of a planetarium in there. And so she started really getting interested in the space stuff, so we focused on the space area. And then they got some wildlife exhibits of, from the taxidermy kit part 2 that they use. Right off the We Stand Corrected, they sponsor us right in there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's cool because the animals look real and they make like a real nature habitat and a glass background behind them. Where you can see like bald eagles, mountain lions, and they have like, a whole Colorado area that you can go to. So it's almost like the zoo with just stuffed animals. And then the other thing she really wanted to see was the dinosaur exhibit. Because they actually uncovered live dinosaur artifacts in that exhibit in there.
That's cool.
So, I mean, you can actually watch them as they go through the rocks and start, finding the bones. And
Hmm.
I don't know if you've ever been in there to see that.
I have. Isn't it? It's amazing where they take like a dental pick and just little by little chip away at the rock. I mean, it's all fossilized, so it's all rock. But to separate, it's very intricate detail.
Right. And then, they find the bones, but then they take the molds of the bones and they mold the bone into what looks like the real dinosaur. So as you're walking through the exhibit, you're, walking under a live skeleton of a long neck. And so like the tail of a long neck, I mean, it whips around your whole house and then some.
Hmm. Yeah, it's
So
incredible.
that's one I'm going to have to go back to because you can spend extra money and do like the planetarium, and they got some like other adventures you can watch in there that are extra money. But you have to schedule the right time to go in there and see those.
Yeah, they have an IMAX there too, don't they?
Yeah, they were running. I want to. It was some ocean, something with the ocean. I don't remember what it was.
The times I've been there, I really, and I like, I like the whole thing, but I particularly really enjoy the ancient Egypt exhibit where you see the mummies and all that
Yep,
stuff.
we did go in there. Actually, yep, that was the second thing we explored when we got there. And so that was. Yeah, it's interesting. You like that stuff. I'm just like, I'll go look at it.
It's something to do.
Hmm. Yeah.
So now I know you're a train enthusiast, so I think the Amtrak's right up your alley. I think, and I've never done it. We'll see if I enjoy it as much as you do.
Yeah, see, I grew up with that stuff. Like that was my thing. Like my dad built me like a train track on a fucking big ass piece of plywood. And so like I had the electric train on like a track that was like that big.
Oh yeah, I had one of those.
Yeah. And then so like I mean, we go around the state visiting. I mean, that's his thing too, like cuz he likes the old classic modern whistles on the trains.
Hmm.
Um to go hear those and the coal trains, that are fired like that. So we've gone on the Cripple Creek,
I was just gonna ask if you've done that one.
Cripple Creek. We've gone Georgetown.
Durango,
That's on my list. I want to do that one.
that one's cool.
Hmm. The narrow gauge. Yeah. Um, the
Cumbres and
Leadville.
Toltec.
That one's in South Alamosa, right?
Yeah. Yep.
He's done that one with my daughter. I have not done that one. They've done Leadville. That one, I guess, is pretty cool in Leadville. And Georgetown, which we've talked about Georgetown on this one.
Have you ever done? You've done the Royal Gorge.
Yeah, we did a show on that, dude. We
Yeah.
we did a
I
wonderful show.
I didn't. I
Season
didn't
one.
think that one was that great.
No, I
It's
don't think
not
it's
long
worth the
enough.
money. It's expensive for what, maybe 30 minutes to an hour ride round
Yeah.
trip.
Yeah, maybe 45 minutes at the most. I think.
Yeah, dude, you're gonna need to step outside and deal with them dogs.
I
Man.
know, dude. My neighbors have like 4 dogs across the street, and they just bark non-stop for now. I don't
Yeah,
know. It's
well,
like within the last 3 months here.
before we started recording, you opened your garage and you could hear the birds chirping. And I was like, that's peaceful. It'll work in the background. And now we got
God.
dogs.
And you have motorcycles and planes and
Yeah,
shit
like
driving by.
I'm waiting for the bobcat to come in.
I
Always
have a
see the
cougar
news.
in my garage.
There's a live cougar in the car. Yeah. So City Pass, it is when you're traveling to a big city. It's all over the nation too. I mean, all the big cities have it. I've seen Atlanta, San Francisco, San Diego, Tampa, Orlando.
I wonder if Washington D.C.'s got one.
You want me to tell you? Because I got the page right here.
Pull it up. Yeah,
Pull it up. Pull it up or pull it out? Which one?
pull it up.
Okay. Family rated. Here's a list: Atlanta, Boston, Chicago, Dallas, Denver, Houston, LA, New York, Orlando, Philly, San Antone, San Diego, San Fran, Seattle, SoCal, Tampa, and Toronto.
I'll be dang. No D.C.
No DC. Not enough. It's not enough to see. Maybe the monuments are too expensive to visit. How expensive are
Yeah,
they?
they could be, or crowded too. I mean, the monuments are for free,
Are they?
but like the museum and the museums are all free too.
Oh, see, I've never been. I would have never known.
It's a lot to. I would like to go back there.
Some of them, like Orlando, though, don't give you a package like Denver offers. So, like Orlando will offer a package with Disney World, Universal, Kennedy, Legoland. Like you have to pick one.
Hmm.
But you look at like Denver and there's Atlanta. So, like, I wish I would have known this when I went to Atlanta a few years ago. And so, for like $100, we went to the Georgia Aquarium. The Georgia Aquarium's way better than the Denver Aquarium. I went to the World of Coke, and that's on there. And they got Zoo Atlanta, which I hear is really good. I don't know.
So they have a whole museum that's about like cocaine.
Yeah, dude.
I'm just kidding.
Absolutely. Like them cocaine nails you got on your feet down there.
Yeah. On a serious note, I've heard that it's pretty cool, the Coca-Cola thing.
I've been. And so, do you remember when we were kids that the popular soda Surge?
Hmm.
Did you ever drink that?
I love me some Surge, the
Dude,
red one.
That's all I used to drink as a kid. I don't know if I ever tried the red one. They must have tried to compete with the Mountain Dew Code Red on that. But the Surge was all I used to drink. It. My parents don't remember that.
Yeah, man, I loved some Surge.
And so they have that in the World of Coke.
Really?
So
You can still get it?
Yeah, you can get it off the tap. They have it on the tap there. So when you get to
Oh,
the
shit.
end of the tour, they have every Coke imaginable in every country. So then they have like all the Cokes from I don't know, Japan, that their version of Coke. And since JFK's regulating our sugars.
No, JFK's not.
RFK.
He tried to do that a long
RFK.
time ago.
RFK. Okay, sorry, miscorrection.
He's just trying to make everybody healthy in the country. We're gonna start using cane sugar instead of corn sugar.
Get the f out of here.
He's gonna do a swell job. Okay, we're gonna get America healthy again.
Oh shit.
It's,
RFK making water wet again. Okay, he's gonna make it wetter than ever. It's gonna be healthier than ever. It's gonna be the wettest water ever. Can't wait for him to get the wet back in water.
You see, the water that we use now is just it's not as wet as it has been in the past, and it's not as good for the body. I don't. Why does he talk like that?
He has a condition.
I know it. What is it though?
Let's look. Pops.
I mean,
up on
I think it. Honestly, I think it's great some of the things that he's doing. But I've always wondered why it is that he's.
So it's a neurological disorder that causes involuntary spasms in the muscles of. So I'm not even going to try and pronounce what it's called, but I will describe it.
That kind of makes me feel like a dick for talking like that now.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Big, huge dick.
I didn't realize the man actually had a condition.
You didn't know that?
Oh, I thought he just talked like. I mean, I'd heard that there was. I'm sure. I thought maybe it was a speech impediment. I didn't know it was a neurological problem.
You better go to church tomorrow, Curtis.
I might need some more Jesus in my life after that.
Well, there would be some TikTok influencers very happy with you.
I'm sure there would.
All right. Well, next week we're getting corrected on the Amtrak system here. So you brought up next week's show. I'm going to give out the plan and the details here.
All right. Well,
So
I think it sounds like a plan. I want to hear it. I want to know what the tickets cost, how long it is. It's gonna be. I'm interested. I really am.
you going to take a day off, or are we going to go
Probably.
on the weekend?
Yeah, a weekend would probably be better for me, as I've got vacation coming up in June too.
All right, so we're going to leave on a Friday night.
Okay.
And if the wife wants to go,
The wife won't want to get on a train. I can promise you that.
she didn't want to get on a boat either. But maybe when I'm done playing this episode,
Baby steps.
I might. You're going to go on a boat first, and then you're going to get on a train. And speaking of trains, before I end this episode, if we're going to Miami, And then we're going up by Orlando. There's a new train system called the Bright Line. It's the bullet train.
I
If you
think
want
if I told my wife that after getting off the cruise ship that we were taking the train, she'd probably slit my throat in my sleep. It might even happen before the trip.
Well, well, well. We're getting on the Bright Line, heading north.
I told her one time we were looking at airfare, and airfare was ridiculous to go to Florida or somewhere. And I said we could always try Greyhound. I'm not getting on a fucking bus.
I remember taking one of the buses to Cripple Creek back in the day when people would do the fundraisers. You'd buy the tickets, you'd get on the bus, go to Cripple Creek, and they're nice buses.
Do you hear that airplane?
Yeah, that must be
Okay.
that FF-15 firefighter jet.
Yeah, it's an F-47 flying by.
Yeah.
Sorry, continue on.
And I remember having to get up and try and use the bathroom in one of those things. As a dude, you probably shouldn't be standing in there because you're
Fall out the door. I could just picture it.
holding on. Hold on.
Yeah. You gotta like lean up against the wall so you don't piss all over the place.
Yeah,
or
but
what?
then when it goes like this, you're like trying to hold it steady. So,
No, my wife was on a bowling team in college and it was traveling, so she got her fair dose of riding on those buses.
Yeah.
And she vowed then she would never ride on another bus like that.
the bowling team bus trip, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, we did it in
She's a
college,
really
too.
good bowler, actually. Her whole family's into that thing, and she's got the form, and it's really good. Now, me on the other hand, the safest place to stand would be in the middle of the lane in front of me when I'm throwing that damn thing.
I bet
It might make it halfway down the alley by the time it touches the ground.
they even got shoes that fit those feet of yours.
They do. You know what really sucks? Is those shoes are always like brand new because nobody else ever wears that shit.
That's good though for you. They probably are the best feeling shoes you've ever put on.
I can't stand them.
See, and I thought I had big feet, but you trounced my big feet.
Yeah, I got some big ass socks, dude.
You keep running your mouth about this train, I'm gonna shove my size 13 straight up your ass.
I don't think so.
So, well, it's been a pleasure, my friend.
Absolutely, man. What do you got going on the rest of this day?
Making that money.
Making the money. Save for that cruise.
That's right. That's right. Got a big bonus to earn here for the cruise.
All right, dude. Well, especially now that I think you're going to make it to the cruise, it'll be good to have some extra money for you.
Gonna make it. At least this time.
Absolutely.
So, all right, buddy.
All right, man. You have a good day. Make sure you guys check us all out on social media, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Feel free to reach out. We're always looking for somebody new to interview. Speaking of that, I have a couple people for interview ideas. I'll talk to you about it. But there'll be some exciting stuff coming up in the future on We Stand Corrected.
Sounds good. And shout out to our music broadcaster, Illustrate, for always playing our music.
Absolutely.
I don't forget about you.
Great, good old Illustrate. We wouldn't have an opening if it wasn't for him.
That's right. All right, buddy. Till next time.
All right. See you next time.
Vaya con Dios.
Adios.